Hey guys, it's Jackie. Welcome back to another episode of #FitWithJack. You guys know I love the beach, and recently I've been getting really into yoga, so I thought I'd combine the two and do some yoga at the beach. I'm still a beginner, so don't worry if you've never done yoga before. This is going to be a really quick and easy routine that you can do before bed or when you wake up in the morning. If you're at a more advanced level yoga and you have any suggestions or advice for me on my posture or poses, please let me know. I still have a lot to learn, so I'm all ears. I hope this video helps other beginners out there, so grab your mat and let's begin. You want to start by sitting in the center of your mat and find a comfortable position for your legs and sit bones. We're going to start off by rounding out the shoulders and loosening up the upper body. Breathe deeply through the nose, and we'll repeat this a few more times. Now we're moving into child's pose. You want to sit back on your knees and have your big toes touching, and then spread your knees as wide as the mat. Now reach forward and relax your hips down. I like to start with child's pose because it's a great way to ease into your sequence. Now we're going to come to tabletop position on our hands and knees and begin a few cat-cow stretches. On an exhale, lift your head and heart up towards the sky and create a dip in your back and feel the stretch. Now we're going to move into the exact opposite position by arching our back up and bringing the head down. Repeat this a few more times and be sure you're breathing with each movement you make. Come to a plank position and slowly bring yourself down to the mat, keeping your elbows in towards your side. With our feet flat on the ground, we're going to push up into upward facing dog, making sure we're lifting our legs and knees off the ground. Tuck your toes in and move into downward facing dog. Try to create a straight back, and if your legs are feeling tight, let them move and bend to help ease you into this stretch. From here, we're going to lift our right leg and swing it forward, and the goal is to bring it between your hands, but hey, if you're like me and you're not that flexible yet, just use your hand to pull it forward. Now lift up into Warrior Two pose. So we're going to keep our right leg bent and our back leg straight and arms strong. Now keeping our weight distribution the same, we're going to lean back into Reverse Warrior pose. Your arm shouldn't be pushing down at your leg at all for support. Now bring it forward and reach towards the front of your foot now and have the opposite arm reaching up. Come back down, and now we're going to repeat that on the next leg. We're going to repeat our upward dog to downward dog pose and then lift our leg up again and bring it in for pigeon pose. For this, make sure your hips are straight and not leaning more to one side or anything like that. And then we're going to repeat this pose on the next side. Now we're going to lay flat facing down, and I don't know what this next stretch is called, but it's a great way to open up the shoulders. We're going to create a T with our arms and then lean to the right, and the left arm and left leg should extend over. We're going to do this on both sides. Next, we're going to do the scorpion pose, and when I did my first yoga class, I didn't think I could do this pose, but just reach for your ankles. If you have to reach for one at a time, that's okay. And now just extend your heart and head up, and you'll feel the stretch in your whole body. Now we're going to do upward facing dog into downward facing dog again, and this time walk our feet to the front of the mat into front fold. If you're not that flexible, it's okay, just go as far as you can go and feel free to create any movement that feels natural. Maybe bending the knees a little or swinging the arms side to side. Yoga doesn't have to be serious. Move around and do what feels good. Now come up to mountain pose, and we're going to bend down into chair pose. Make sure your knees don't extend past your toes and keep your arms strong and bend as far back as you can go. Again, drop back down into front fold, and when you're ready, we're going to come back up to mountain pose. Now, dropping our arms, make sure your palms are facing away from you. We're going to grab our left ankle, and you want to make sure you're grabbing from the inside and not the outside. Lift your right arm straight up and pull your leg back. This is going to take a lot of balance, so don't give up if you lose your balance a few times. With this pose, you want to try to reach up towards the sky rather than reaching in front of you. And whatever you do to one side, you have to do to the other side. Now we're going to come into corpse position, or Shavasana. This is my favorite position because I will literally just fall asleep right now. But we're going to take our right knee and pull it across our body to the left side and twist our arm and head to the other side. And then repeat this on the next side. Come back to corpse position, and when you're ready, move into fetal position. And when you find the strength to come back up, you can rise up into a cross-leg position. And then we're going to reach our arms up towards the sky, palms together, and bring them down to the heart. Namaste. Thank you guys so much for joining me at the beach for yoga. I hope all you beginners found this video helpful. And if you have any advice or recommendations for me, please let me know. And I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Bye, have a magical day.